If you're currently looking to purchase a home, a car, or some other substantial expense, you're most certainly familiar with recent increases to our national interest rate. Now, the interest rate is a proportion of a loan that's charged as interest to the borrower and is typically expressed as an annual percentage of the loan outstanding. If you've watched our recent video about the current state of inflation, you may recall some brief discussion of the Federal Reserve, the central banking system of the United States. Since 2012, the Fed has sought to raise interest rates by 2% each year to encourage investment and consumer spending instead of amassing savings. As part of the effort to fight inflation, the Fed has increased interest rates at a much faster pace. Over the course of 2022, the Federal Reserve has increased interest rate rates in 5 straight meetings, and that's the greatest number of increases since 2005 and the highest overall increase in 1 year since the mid-'80s. At the time of this recording, the current interest rate is approximately 4 to 4.25%, up from 0% back in March. In addition, it's anticipated that we'll see another increase of 0.5 to 0.75% by December 31st, and another potential increase of 0.5 to 0.75% by 2023. While this pace may seem unreasonably fast to some, the chairman of the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, does have 2 key reasons for these rate hikes. Number one, the economy must be cooled down. Prices are too high across multiple industries. Increased interest rates should suppress these large price tags. And number two, we can take it. Powell argues that we are not in a recession because the labor market is so strong. He believes that the availability of employment is enough to stave off economic hardships for most people. Now you may be wondering, what will be the result of these increased interest rates? Please keep in mind that we don't have a crystal ball, can't predict the future, but we can make some educated guesses. It's possible that a recession may take place in the wake of these interest rate hikes. And just keep in mind, as we mentioned in our recent video about recessions, they are not necessarily markers of financial collapse. Recessions have occurred in the past, they will in the future. They tend to last about 10 months on average. Then there's the issue of wages. Currently, wages are not keeping up with price increases, and if interest rates continue to rise, most consumers will find it difficult to pay off loans while affording their day-to-day living expense, and that's a great deal of pressure to put on consumers. I understand we don't believe in forecasting endless doom and gloom, but we do recognize the need for education and preparation. Establish a long-term financial plan, diversify your investments, and be sure you're taking the right level of risk to safeguard your portfolio and your financial future. We know your time is valuable, and we're grateful that you've chosen to spend some of it with us. If you have any questions or would like more information, please give us a call at 252-746-6785 or send an email to tpate@thejourneysgroup.com. Thank you for watching.